Have you ever felt like your body is whispering something important, but you've been too busy, too tired, or too used to the routine to really hear it? What if I told you there's one small habit, a habit so simple it barely takes a minute, that could reset your health, sharpen your mind, and even protect you from some of the most feared diseases of aging? It sounds like a wellness myth, right? But here's the surprising truth. Both modern science and ancient wisdom agree your daily choices hold the key. Not expensive treatments, not miracle pills, just the little things you do every single day. In today's video, we're diving deep into 6 simple but transformative habits that can help unlock your body's natural healing ability, especially if you're over 60. These aren't trendy hacks. They're not based on hype. They are gentle, powerful tools backed by decades of research and real-life stories. We'll start with one of the most overlooked but most powerful habits, morning hydration. Yes, drinking water. But once you understand the why, you'll never see your morning glass the same way again. So if you've been feeling tired, foggy, or achy, if your memory isn't what it used to be, or you just want to feel like yourself again, stay with me to the very end. Because these small changes could be the beginning of something big, a brighter, more energetic, more confident version of you. And before we begin, I'd be so grateful if you gave this video a thumbs up. It helps me continue sharing these powerful lessons that are often overlooked in later life. Also, if you haven't already hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell, that way you'll never miss a new video packed with insights that could change your life. And now let's begin with habit number 1, morning hydration. It may sound almost laughably simple, drinking a glass or two of water as soon as you wake up. But don't let the simplicity fool you. This single act can set the tone for your entire day and over time transform your health. Think about this. You've just spent 6 to 8 hours asleep. No drinking, no eating, no movement. During the night, your body has lost water through breathing, through sweat, through natural detox processes. You wake up in a mild state of dehydration, whether you feel it or not. And for older adults, this matters more than ever. Your body's thirst signals get weaker with age. That means you may not feel thirsty, but your body is already running low. What happens when you stay dehydrated? Your blood thickens. Your heart has to work harder. Oxygen and nutrients move more slowly to your brain, your heart, your kidneys. That's why so many people over 60 wake up feeling groggy, stiff, or mentally foggy. It's not just age, it's dehydration. And if it becomes a daily habit, this low-level dehydration can lead to inflammation, which is at the root of so many age-related conditions. Heart disease, arthritis, even some cancers. So the question is, can one glass of water really make a difference? Let's break it down. 1. Your heart will thank you. Dehydrated blood is thicker. When your blood is thick, your heart has to pump harder just to do its job. Over time, this puts stress on your cardiovascular system. For older adults, especially those with high blood pressure or stiff arteries, this can increase the risk of heart attack or stroke. Now imagine this, a tall glass of water first thing in the morning. That water gets absorbed into your bloodstream, thinning the blood, easing the heart's workload and allowing smoother circulation. It's like giving your heart a helping hand before the day even starts, too. Your brain gets a boost. Did you know your brain is nearly 75% water? When you're dehydrated, even slightly, your brain feels it. That's when you notice forgetfulness, poor focus, slower reaction time. In fact, a 2019 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that even mild dehydration in older adults was linked to lower attention spans and memory issues. So by simply rehydrating first thing in the morning, you're literally nourishing your brain. You're giving it the clarity and energy it needs to keep you sharp and focused, not just today, but in the long run. 3. Detox and disease prevention. Your kidneys and liver are your body's built-in detox system. They filter toxins, balance electrolytes, regulate blood pressure. But they can't do it alone. They need water. Chronic dehydration makes their job harder. It increases your risk for kidney stones, urinary tract infections, and even certain types of cancer like bladder or colorectal cancer. But with enough water, especially first thing in the morning, you're helping your body flush out waste more efficiently. You're lowering your toxic load cell by cell. Think of it like this: your morning glass of water is your body's first line of defense, gently washing away the debris of yesterday and giving your organs a clean start. So now you're probably wondering, how do I actually do this? And how can I make it stick? Here's the simple version. Drink some 16 to 32 ounces of clean room temperature water as soon as you wake up. Before your coffee, before your breakfast, before your medications if possible, or right after if your doctor says so. Why room temperature? It's easier on your digestive system, especially if you're sensitive to cold, which many older adults are. Want to add a little flavor or benefit? Try a squeeze of fresh lemon for vitamin C and gentle detox support. A pinch of high-quality sea salt to replenish electrolytes, especially if you sweat easily or live in a hot climate. A dash of apple cider vinegar for those who like a little zing and support digestion, but plain water works perfectly well. What matters most is consistency. Let me tell you a quick story. Harold is 82, retired teacher, proud grandfather, sharp mind, warm heart, but recently he'd started to feel like a faded version of himself. He'd wake up groggy. His blood pressure was creeping up. He forgot names more often. His doctor wasn't alarmed yet, but Harold was worried. When he heard about morning hydration, he laughed. Water. That's it, he said. Still, he decided to give it a try. One tall glass of filtered water every morning, slowly sipped before his usual cup of coffee. 3 months later, Harold was a different man. His blood pressure dropped. His focus improved. He said it felt like someone had turned the lights back on in his brain. It wasn't magic. It was water. Consistent, simple daily water. So, what's stopping you tomorrow morning before anything else? Pour yourself a glass of water. Drink it slowly. Let it wake you up from the inside out. It might feel small, but over time, this one shift can unlock something much bigger, and more energy, better focus, fewer aches, and a lighter, brighter start to your day. In the next part of this video, we'll talk about habit number 2, another incredibly simple practice that can help reset your stress response and protect your heart. But first, if you found this helpful, let me know by hitting the like button. And if you've ever tried morning hydration or want to start tomorrow, leave a comment below and write, "Day 1 I'm in," and if you didn't enjoy this video, that's okay too. Just comment 0 and tell me why. Your feedback helps me grow and serve you better. Ready for the next habit? Let's keep going. So, Harold discovered that sometimes it's not age catching up with us, it's dehydration slowing us down. His lighthearted comment still makes me smile. I thought I was just getting old, but turns out I was just dried out. Harold's story reveals a powerful truth, one that's easy to overlook in a world filled with overcomplicated solutions and endless health trends. Sometimes the most profound improvements come from the simplest changes, but because they seem so obvious, we tend to ignore them. If you want to make morning hydration a lasting part of your life, start by setting yourself up for success. Keep a glass or a reusable water bottle in plain sight on your nightstand next to your toothbrush or by the coffee machine. This simple visual reminder can gently nudge you into action even when you're still half asleep. And if plain water doesn't excite your taste buds, don't worry, you can make it more inviting. Try infusing your water with natural flavors. Cucumber slices for a refreshing twist, mint leaves for a cooling finish, or a splash of apple cider vinegar for a tangy kick. Just be sure your stomach can handle it. The goal here isn't perfection, it's consistency. You want this to become as automatic as brushing your teeth, not something you have to remember, but something you do without thinking, part of your daily rhythm. Over time, this tiny ritual does more than quench your thirst. It can soothe your digestive system, ease stiffness in your joints, boost your mental clarity, elevate your energy, strengthen your immune defenses, because a well-hydrated body is a resilient body, better prepared to handle the unique challenges that come with aging. It's like giving your body a head start every morning, gently resetting your system before the day even begins. If you're still with me and finding value in these insights, I'd love to hear from you. Just comment the number 1 down below to let me know you're still watching. Your presence matters, and I appreciate your time more than you know. Now let's move on to the second habit. Another one that might seem simple at first glance, but is truly life-changing when practiced with intention. Habit number 2, daily brisk walking. No, I'm not talking about training for a marathon, scaling mountains, or pushing yourself like a professional athlete. You don't need any of that. All it takes is one thing: commitment. A simple, steady walk done daily can transform your physical and mental health, especially after age 60. Why is walking so powerful? Because it's more than exercise. It's a full body, full mind therapy. When you walk briskly, even just 15 to 30 minutes a day, You activate nearly every system in your body. Your heart, your lungs, your muscles and joints, your circulation, even your brain all benefit. Let's break it down. Walking raises your heart rate. That means more oxygen-rich blood flowing to your organs and tissues. Your brain gets better fuel. Your joints stay lubricated. Your muscles become more responsive. Your body even processes blood sugar more efficiently, which is crucial for anyone dealing with insulin resistance or prediabetes. In fact, according to the American Diabetes Association, a daily brisk walk can reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by up to 30% for those at risk. That's a game changer for many older adults who are watching their blood sugar levels closely. But here's where it gets even more exciting. Walking doesn't just help your body, it helps your mind. A study published in Neurology in 2018 revealed something amazing. Older adults who took regular brisk walks actually showed increased volume in their hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory and learning. Yes, walking can literally grow your brain. This means sharper recall, better focus, slower cognitive decline. For anyone who's ever forgotten a name, misplaced their glasses, or struggled with mental fog, this is incredibly hopeful news. It's not about reversing aging. It's about keeping your brain alive, alert, and active one step at a time. Walking also plays an important role in reducing cancer risk. While it's not a cure, studies from the National Cancer Institute have found a link between consistent physical activity and a lower risk of several types of cancer, including colon, breast, and endometrial cancers. Why? Because walking helps regulate important hormones like estrogen and insulin hormones that, when imbalanced, can feed cancer growth. It also boosts your immune system's ability to detect and destroy abnormal cells before they become dangerous. And it reduces systemic inflammation, which is the silent fuel behind many chronic diseases. Now, let's be clear. Not all walking is created equal. A slow shuffle around the house or a casual stroll through the grocery store isn't quite enough. To truly benefit, your walk should have purpose. Aim for a brisk pace, the kind that gets your heart beating a little faster, makes you breathe a bit harder, but still allows you to hold a conversation. For most people, that's around 3 to 4 miles per hour. Swing your arms naturally as you walk. This simple movement engages your upper body and improves balance. And if possible, walk outdoors. Fresh air, sunlight, birdsong, these small things do wonders for your mood and mental energy. Plus, the sunlight helps your body produce vitamin D, which supports bone health and immunity. But don't let weather or safety stop you. A treadmill, a hallway, or a quiet indoor path work just as well. What matters most is showing up day after day. Let me introduce you to Carol, a 76-year-old woman who changed her life one walk at a time. Her doctor had flagged her rising cholesterol levels. She felt tired, foggy, and frustrated. So Carol started walking. Just 5 minutes a day around the block. That's all she could manage at first. But she kept going. Slowly she built up to 10 minutes, then 15, then 20. After 6 months, her cholesterol levels improved. Her sleep became deeper, and most surprisingly, she rediscovered her love for crossword puzzles, something she'd given up because of brain fog. But more than the numbers or the puzzles, Carol found something even more precious: confidence. She said, "For the first time in years, I feel like I'm in control of my body, not the other way around." That's the power of walking. If you're new to this, start small. Even 10 minutes a day counts. Choose a time that works for you after breakfast, before dinner, whenever you feel most energized. Wear comfortable, supportive shoes. Walk with a friend if you can, or enjoy music, nature sounds, or a podcast to keep it interesting. Remember, it's not about speed. It's about consistency. You don't need a gym. You don't need equipment. All you need is a safe space, a pair of shoes, and the willingness to move. With time, daily walking can improve mobility, boost your energy, clear your mind, and bring back a sense of independence that aging sometimes threatens to take away. And now we move to habit number 3, one that doesn't involve movement at all but still carries immense power. It's about breathing and being still. Sounds simple, right? But just wait. You'll see how daily deep breathing and mindful stillness can help you reduce stress, calm inflammation, and support memory, mood, and heart health, all in just a few quiet minutes a day. Let's take a deep breath and move forward together. As we discuss the benefits of deep breathing, you might be wondering, can something so simple truly change your health? The answer becomes even clearer when we combine it with another powerful practice: mindful stillness. Now, don't worry, this isn't about mastering complicated meditation techniques or chanting in lotus position. Mindful stillness is far simpler. It's the act of sitting quietly, becoming aware of your thoughts and letting them pass without judgment. Like watching clouds drift across the sky, you just observe without needing to fix or control anything. When paired with deep breathing, this quiet practice acts like a gentle mental shower. It rinses away the cognitive clutter that builds up from daily stressors. For older adults, especially those dealing with anxiety, grief, or the quiet weight of living alone, this simple ritual can feel like an anchor in the storm. It helps build emotional strength, reduces feelings of isolation, and even supports immune health by lowering stress hormones, according to a 2018 study published in Psychosomatic Medicine. So, how do you actually do it? Find a peaceful spot, maybe your favorite chair by the window, a bench under a shady tree, or the comfort of your bed. Sit down, let your body relax, and if it feels natural, gently close your eyes. Now, let's start with a simple breathing pattern. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 counts. Hold that breath for another 4. And then exhale gently through your mouth for 4 counts. Do this for 5 to 10 minutes, just focusing on the sensation of your breath moving in and out. Your mind will wander, it always does. When that happens, gently guide it back to your breath without frustration or judgment. Think of it like training a puppy patient, kind and consistent. Over time, this becomes easier and the effects grow stronger. Take Frank, for example. He's 82 years old, a widower who struggled with high blood pressure for over 10 years. After growing frustrated with the side effects of his medication, he was hesitant when his granddaughter suggested trying deep breathing and stillness each morning. But something inside him said, why not? So he gave it a shot, just 10 minutes before breakfast, using a simple breathing app to stay on track. 2 months later, his blood pressure readings had improved. But more than that, Frank felt lighter, less irritable. And to his surprise, he picked up books again, something he'd abandoned long ago due to trouble concentrating. That quiet morning ritual didn't just calm his nerves. It opened a door back to the things he loved. This is the real power of deep breathing and mindful stillness. It's not about clearing your mind or reaching some mystical state. It's about giving your body and brain a few moments to reset. For seniors especially, it's a way to regain some control over a body that may feel unpredictable or a mind that feels foggy. It sends a quiet message to every cell. You're safe, you're supported, you can heal. To make this a daily habit, try linking it with something you already do. Maybe after your morning glass of water or as part of your evening wind down. If 10 minutes sounds like too much at first, start with 3. Even a short session carries benefits. Apps like Calm or Headspace can offer guidance, but honestly, all you need is a quiet space and a simple timer. And here's why it matters. This habit becomes the foundation that supports everything else, your hydration, your movement, even your sleep. By lowering stress and reducing inflammation, it creates an inner environment where your body can truly repair and thrive. Day by day, you might begin to notice small shifts, less tension in your shoulders, a clearer head, a steadier mood. These little changes add up to something powerful, a quiet transformation that proves sometimes the smallest acts hold the greatest impact. If you're still watching this video and finding these lessons helpful, go ahead and comment the number 2 below. It tells me you're here, learning with me and investing in your health. Thank you for your time. Just as we explored the surprising benefits of simple habits like morning sun and balanced hydration, let's now turn to something that might sound intimidating at first, but can bring remarkable results. Cold water exposure. You might be surprised to learn that cold showers can do more than just wake you up. They may actually help lift your mood. Research suggests that exposure to cold water activates the sympathetic nervous system and stimulates the release of endorphins, our body's natural feel-good chemicals. In effect, it can work like a natural antidepressant without any medication. In fact, a 2014 study published in the Journal of Physiology found that regular cold exposure improved immune function significantly. Participants reported fewer infections and a stronger sense of resilience over time. That's not all. Another 2014 study in diabetes revealed something fascinating. Cold exposure activates brown adipose tissue, also known as brown fat. Unlike the white fat we typically try to avoid, brown fat is metabolically active. It burns energy to create heat, which not only helps regulate body temperature, but also supports better blood sugar balance. This is particularly important for older adults concerned about diabetes, weight gain, or a slowing metabolism. Activating brown fat offers a metabolic advantage, helping the body function more efficiently without the need for intense workouts or drastic dietary changes. If the idea of plunging into a freezing bath makes you cringe, don't worry. You don't need to shock your system to get the benefits. In fact, the key to success here is to start small and stay consistent. You could simply end your regular warm shower with 15 to 30 seconds of cool water. As your body adjusts, you can gradually extend that time. Or try this splash cold water on your face, neck, or arms in the morning. You might also soak your hands and forearms in a bowl of cool water for 30 seconds. These small, gentle steps may seem insignificant, but they can spark meaningful changes over time. Let me share the story of Gloria, a 76-year-old retired teacher who had long struggled with stiff joints, persistent brain fog, and low energy. When her grandson recommended she try out cold water rinses, she chuckled and brushed it off. "That's for the young and adventurous," she joked. But curiosity eventually got the best of her. She started ending her daily shower with just 30 seconds of cold water. The first few mornings were tough, uncomfortable even, but she stuck with it. Within 2 weeks, she noticed she was waking up with a clearer mind. Her knees didn't ache quite as much. Her mood felt lighter. "It's like I'm jolting my spirit awake," she told me with a smile. By the end of the month, her joint discomfort had eased considerably, and she felt more energized, more present in her everyday life. This practice can be especially powerful for older adults because it addresses several common age-related concerns all at once. Not only does cold water exposure boost circulation and reduce inflammation, it also enhances mental resilience. It can lift that sluggish, heavy feeling that sometimes comes with aging, helping restore a sense of vitality and engagement. On top of that, it promotes the body's natural detox processes by stimulating the lymphatic system. As we age, lymphatic drainage tends to slow down, leading to toxin buildup and a weaker immune response. A splash of cold water can help kickstart that system again. And, of course, there's the activation of brown fat, the body's hidden ally in managing weight and blood sugar. That means cold exposure could reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes and other metabolic issues without a trip to the gym or a strict eating plan. Best of all, this practice is beautifully simple. No special equipment, no cost. Just a few seconds of courage each day. To begin, try turning the water to cool during the last 15 seconds of your shower, perhaps focusing just on your arms, legs, or back at first. Or if that feels like too much, dip your hands into a bowl of chilled water or splash your face in the morning. These gentle rituals can be deeply invigorating. And here's a tip: aim for consistency, not perfection. Do it daily, even briefly, and pay attention to what shifts. After a few days, you may even find yourself looking forward to that bracing moment. For many, it becomes a signal, a spark that says, "I'm alive, I'm ready, this day is mine." Try it for a week. See how your body and mind respond. Cold water exposure isn't about discomfort. It's about waking up the body's natural strength and rekindling the rhythms that have kept humans healthy for generations. So here we are. We've walked together through 6 simple yet powerful habits that have the potential to reshape your health, especially after 60. These aren't just quick fixes or passing trends. No, they're like sturdy stepping stones toward a life filled with more energy, sharper clarity, and deeper joy. One small step at a time. But I'd love to know, what's the one thing from today's video that really spoke to you? Maybe it was the gentle power of starting your day with a glass of water. Or perhaps the simple magic of a deep breath that reconnects you with your body. Was it the reminder to stretch your legs with a short walk, or the encouragement to set a consistent bedtime so your body can truly rest and heal? Take a moment, reflect, and then share it with us in the comments below. This isn't just a video, it's a conversation, a growing community of people just like you, committed to living well and aging with strength, wisdom, and grace. Your story, your insights, they matter here. So if you're still with us first, thank you. Truly. Your time is precious, and we're honored you chose to spend it here. If you found something helpful today, please do 3 simple things. Leave a comment, give this video a like, and subscribe to our channel. It's a small act, but it means the world. It helps us continue making content that informs, encourages, and supports you on this journey. Here's to living well, not someday, but every single day. You deserve it.